We start the second point, circular motion and centripetal force. There is the one, try this. Tie a stone to one end of the string. Take the other end in your hand, that already shown in the given figure. The stone moves along a circular direction, that is means in a circle. Are you applying a force on a stone? In which direction is this force acting? How will you stop this force from acting? What will the effect on the stone? As long as we are holding the string, if we increase the distance in between the stone and our other hand, we are pulling the stone towards us. It means if we rotate the string in circle, then stone moves in circular direction, and that stone is also pulling towards us, means towards the center, that is towards the center of the circle, and applying a force towards it. The force stop acting if we release the string. It means at that time, if we rotate that stone in circular and if we release the string, then the force will stop on that stone, and that force stop on that stone. It means that force is not acted on that stone after releasing the string. In this case, the stone will fly off along a straight line which is the tangent to the circle at the position of the stone when the string is released. There is the one word, that is tangent. In the given diagram, that arrow represents the tangential position, that is tangent to the circle. In Marathi, that is called the स्पर्शिका. वर्तुळाची स्पर्शिका तुम्हाला आकृतीमध्ये दर्शवलेली आहे. You may recall that we have performed a similar activity previous in the standard. Take a one rotating disc and 5 rupees coin. That 5 rupees coin kept at the center of that disc, that circular disc, that rotating. Then that 5 rupees coin that changes its position, means slightly that moves towards the edge of that disc, and that coin also thrown tangentially from that disc. In previous that also we studied, means there is also the one centripetal force. First, we studied the definition of centripetal force that we see here. Definition: a force acts on any object moving along a circle and it is directed towards the center of the circle this is called the centripetal force. Centripetal force means the center seeking. That is, the object tries to go towards the center of the circle because of this force. Centripetal force is the center seeking force. That object tries to go towards the center of the circle because of the force. That is called centripetal force. You know that the moon, which is the natural satellite of the earth, that rotates or revolve around the earth in a definite order, the direction of the motion of the moon as well as its speed constantly changes during this motion. Do you know this some force is constantly acting on the moon? What must be the direction of this force? How would its motion has been if no such a force is acted on it? Do the other planets in the solar system revolves around the sun in the similar fashion? Is similar force acting on them? What must be its direction? From the above activity, example and questions, it is clear that the moon to go around the earth, there must be a force which is exerted on the moon, and this force must be exerted by the earth, which attracts the moon towards the center of the earth. Means there is also the one centripetal force, that is center seeking force. Similarly, the sun must be attracting the planets and some other celestial objects, including the earth, towards itself, that is the center seeking force. All that part is related to the centripetal force. After that, we take the next point related to the Newton's laws, that is the related to Newton's law, and next point is the Kepler's law. Kepler's law. Next heading. Planetary motion has been observed by the astronomers since ancient times. Before Galileo, do you know the one scientist, Galileo, he observed the planets with the help of the telescope that made by the Galileo. Galileo, all observations of planets positions were made with the naked eyes. By the 16th century, a lot of data were available about the planetary position and its motion. The scientist Johannes Kepler studied these data that already written by Galileo. He studied that data. He noticed that the motion of the planet follows the certain laws. He stated the 3 laws describing about the planetary motion. These are known as the Kepler's law, which are given below.